All right, guys, we are going to do a couple of word problems, and it does say to use that tape diagram, okay? So it says there are 48 students. So here's my tape diagram. I know that there's a total of 48 students. And it says 1/4 are girls. So I need to have a total of 4. 1/4 are girls. How many boys are going on the trip? So the rest are boys, and I want to know how many boys are going. Well, if I were to take 48 and I needed to split it into the 4 different things, that means I'm going to have 12 in each section. And if these last 3 are my boys, well, 12 times 3 is going to be 36 boys are on the trip. Okay. So down here it says I've got 3 angles are labeled with the arcs below. The smallest arc is 3/8 as large as 160. Find the value of A. Okay. So I want to draw this diagram, and I'm going to make 8s. A little bit nicer here. Okay, I know that it's 160, okay, and it's 3/8, which is right here. So if I were to take 160 and put it into those 8 different sections, I know that what times 8 gives me 160. Well, I can already look here that I know it's got to be a 10, and 8 times what gives me 16? It would be 20. So each of these would be 20. 20, 40, 60 would be what that smallest angle is, okay? So now we can figure out A. And remember, a circle has 360 degrees, so if it's 360 degrees, I already know 160. So I have 200 degrees left. I need to subtract what I figured out, which was 60. I know that A is going to equal 140 degrees because of doing that math. So remember, this arc, when I have all 3 of these angles, it would be worth 360. I knew it was 160 because I subtracted that. And I knew that the smaller one, because it's 3/8 of 160, would equal 60. So then I had 60. I could have added these 2 together and then subtracted it from 360, or what I did was I took 360, I subtracted the 160 that I knew, then I subtracted the 60 that I got, and that's how I got this answer of 140 degrees is what angle A is, okay? Abby spent 5/8 of her money and saved the rest. If she spent $45, how much money did she have at first? So, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Okay, so she says she spent 5/8 of her money. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 of her money. She spent $45. So if I have this $45 here and I have to split it 9 different ways or 5 different ways, just gave you the answer, it would be 9. So each of these sections would be 9 because this shows me the $45 that she had. She spent that $45, 5/8 of it is what she had altogether. So then that means that all of her money, I want to know how much money did she have to begin with. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 9 would give us $72 to begin with, okay? Mrs. Harrison used, so I know I'm going to draw this bar diagram here. Mrs. Harrison used 16 ounces of dark chocolate while baking. She used 2/5 of the chocolate to make some frosting and the rest to make brownies. How much more chocolate did Mrs. Harrison use in the brownies than in the frosting? So if I have 16 ounces, it's in fifths. Okay, she used 2/5 to make the frosting and used the rest to make brownies. So here's the frosting, and then these 3/5 would be her brownies. Okay, so So what I need to do is I need to split this 16 into the 5. But I already know, guys, that it's not going to work because I can't split 16 into fifths. Okay? So I already know that 5, oops, did that wrong. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 would give me 1 left over. Then I'm going to take that 1 and I'm actually going to split it so that each piece of fifths has a little bit of that 1 that I have split. Okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and figure out this information. It says how much more chocolate did she use than the brownies. So I want to add these two together, which is going to be 3 plus 3 is 6, and 2/5 was how much she used for frosting. 3, 6, 9, and 3/5 is how much she used for the brownies. Now I want to know how much more chocolate did she use for the brownies than the frosting. So I'm going to take 9 and 3/5, and I'm going to subtract 6 and 2/5. 9 minus 6 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1/5 more chocolate.